2, 1.
Hey guys, this is Andrew Richardson and Andrew Coyne from MMA Mania here at Ultimate Fitness in Sacramento, California for another Fighter on Fighter Technique highlight. So we're going to talk about Derrick Lewis, and after reviewing how he just stands up by getting an underhook or stiff arming people over, we're going to have to do something different this time, which is not easy because Derrick doesn't have a ton of subtlety to his game. He's mostly just throwing hard power shots and being a real heavy, strong guy, and the results, happen naturally from there. But we're going to talk about just a real minor, specific adjustment he could make against Junior Dos Santos, how this specific matchup can work out in his favor. Now, so Dos Santos, most of the time, when a guy throws punches at him, is going to back off and lean back. Now again, Dos Santos is pretty rangy, manages his distance pretty well. So a lot of times this means if I just come at him with power punches, if I'm Derrick Lewis and I load up and he's just leaning back, and he's fine, he's safe. The problem for Junior comes when he drops his hand and he leans back and he's good until he hits the fence. Then he can't lean back, he can't take steps back, and his hands don't come up. So at that point, he's in a very vulnerable position. So the question for Lewis is how to get him there. And to that end, I'd like to see Lewis work behind the jab a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, these don't have to be amazing jabs. He just needs to keep himself loaded while closing the distance and getting Dos Santos to hit that fence. So if I'm here, I don't want to be here and get all my weight forward on the first 3 punch and lose all my power. I want to stay back on my back leg. And again, Dos Santos is going to drop his hands, he's going to start leaning back, he's going to hit that fence. If I can just get here, the second he hits, if my weight's still back, that right hand's going to be very loaded. I can follow up with more power punches right in the position where Dos Santos historically struggles. And it's the reason Dos Santos has losses on his record is because he hits the fence, his hands stay low, and he gets hit from there. And I'd like to see Lewis just make that little adjustment of just hanging back behind the jab, waiting until Dos Santos is in that vulnerable position, and then throwing